Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic, the Great Gatsby in the age of memes, contemporary lens. This is some my personal information. Question and ideas addressed in the presentation. What is a meme? What connection does it have with the Fitzgerald novel? What can memes be? How can memes be useful in bringing literature to life? What are the limitations associated with this approach? Develop contents. Introduction of the text. Title: The Great Gatsby, written by Francis Scott Fitzgerald. Jay's aged in New York. Gatsby's self-made millionaire protagonist, and plot discuss about the Gatsby's pursuit of Daisy Buchanan, a wealthy young woman from his past, and culture significance we find it is also known as the Great American Novel. This information taken from Britannica, and it is the same from the novel. The movie adaptation is made by, directed by Baz Luhrmann, released in May 1st, 2013, based on the novel by Francis Scott Fitzgerald. Genre drama, running time, casting Leonardo DiCaprio, Toby Maguire, Carey Mulligan, and Joel Edgerton. It is like the movie. First of all, what is a meme? This is also from the same source, Britannica. The article is written by Cara Rogers. There he described what is meme. The cultural information spread through imitation. It is like small definition coined by the Richard Dawkins in 1976 in the Self-Esteem, the work, derived from the Greek word mimema, meaning the imitated. Internet memes emerged in the 21st century, spreading rapidly through the internet, straight through email, social media, as we have seen in the Instagram and Facebook. We also share the memes. Unlike the traditional memes, internet memes are deliberately altered by the individual. This deviates from the Richard Dawkins' original concept of the memes. Now we see that personally we also can share the memes, we can create the memes. It is like the different from the concept, but now we do that in the social media. Now where this Gatsby meme is originated, like in 2030s when the movie adaptation was came by Baz Luhrmann, then it became very popular, and it is popular in the Tumblr.com. It is the social media platform where you can share the this type of memes through Facebook and the other social media platform. This information it is from the article named Gatsby Revived Through Memes, written by Sabrina Alvarez. Now from the memes, how we can get the idea of the novel through the memes. How the other characters from the novel sees the character of Jay Gatsby. What Nick thinks Jay Gatsby see Gatsby quickly obsessive over him, over her, the girl, the Daisy. Who Daisy thinks he is, yeah, we don't dead, but we are together. Who Tom thinks he is, who told you can think about my wife. So if I am also cheating, he is also cheating with the other character, Myrtle Wilson. Who Wolfram thinks he is, yeah, we live that thug life, as we see in the novel, in the movie, we also find that he is with him. Who society thinks he is, you are telling me they think he is a killer, but they go to his parties. Still they go to the parties and they talk about that he is a killer. Nobody will ever know that I live through my characters, who Fitzgerald thinks he is. It is taken from the Pinterest. The other thing we find the reference of yellow car. It is from the show Lazy Town, taken from the Pinterest. We find the yellow car reference, and the other one this side is like from the Office. Gatsby, we are so happy and so in love and life. Really couldn't get it any better, could it? Then Daisy met with an accident with this character Myrtle Winston. It is also from the Pinterest. we find in the novel, in the movie also, the Gatsby is calling this Nick Carraway all the time old sport. So he says that my name is not old sport. It is taken from the old sport GI. It is the character, the Toby. The cast is Toby Maguire. And another was Tom and Gatsby basically fighting over Daisy. Daisy knowing she could just pick one. We find in the novel they are fighting over that, and when the Gatsby get very angry on Tom Buchanan. So there we find that is taken from the meme. It is like the picture you find. See, her name is So Ruth. So it is the meme material. And now some of the advantages we can take, like what, how it is useful in the modern era. The memes, how we can get the connection of the novel through these memes. Accessibility and reaching new audiences. As we know that younger generation are people are using more on social media, so they don't basically read the whole bulky novel, but they are on the social media, so they can get the information through it. Connection to pop culture and fostering engagement. People engage through the memes. Community building and sharing ideas. They can share ideas. Classical literature, it makes the classical literature more socially relevant. We find that reference of the two different sources, the office and the other. So there we find the different pop culture connection, creative expression and participation, gateway to the exploring the original. Sometimes it happens that people might get to the work that from where this idea is coming, so they can get the original novel or they can read that. Democratization of the commentary and discourse, viral and far-reaching nature of memes. As we know, the social media platform, lots of memes are being shared. Encouraging remixing and reinterpretation. It can be interpreted with mixture of the ideas. Low barrier to entry for content creation. So it is like the idea is taken from the same article, the Gatsby Revived to Meme, written by Sabrina Elvis, and I also take the to uh, synchronize the idea or make the idea to the help of Claude AI. Some of the limitations we find, the reduction on the and oversimplification. Sometimes it happens that the major idea of the novel or the thought is taken away from that. So that could be happen. Perceived bastardization and tribalization. So we can find that the reference can be used in the negative connotation also. So it could ruin the major work, major idea from that. Loss of nuance, RTC, and depth. In the novel, we find there is a depth in the description, but in the memes, it is like the short term period. We see that potential misinterpretation without context. Sometimes it could be misinterpreted. Potential for distortion and prioritizing humor over analyzing the critic. Memes are basically made for the humor purpose only. So we find we lost the essence of the work. Short attention span and disposable nature, as we have discussed. Copyright and intellectual properties issue. Perpetualization and misinformation or harmful stereotype. As we have discussed, it could be used to propagate some stereotype things also. It is also taken from the same resource article. In the conclusion, we can find the discussion offers the balanced view, the limitation and advantages. Classical work like the great Gatsby. Memes ability to such literature more accessible and engage for the younger audience can be reached throughout this humorous way. It goes that memes risk oversimplification, nuance, themes, reducing artistry and potentially misinterpretation, misrepresenting the source material through the commodification and prioritizing humor over depth. But while meme may lead to shallow interpretation without content, the discussion argued that memification can positively sustain classics relevance across the new mediums if limitations are acknowledged. So it could help in the making the classical literature more famous in the contemporary world. It is also taken from the article Gatsby Revived Through Memes by Sabrina Elvis. I have taken the help of Claude AI for like organizing the things. These are some references. This slide I have taken from the slide school. the site is also there, so you can find it. Now you can ask questions.
Yes, Raj. My question is, how do memes reflect the cultural relevance and staying power of the Great Gatsby in contemporary society?
Yes. So, as we've seen, the cultural reference, the Great Gatsby is written in the 20th century. So, we find that culture, jazz culture, we find as many of the presenters have discussed. So, we find that culture, American dream, we find. And contemporary society, we can connect it with the today's world, like how the people are living, how they are pursuing the dream. So we can connect both the ideas through memes, and that can give us the influence of the contemporary world. It gives us the uh, uh, mirror to the contemporary society, that how we are living, or are we doing making the same mistake as this Gatsby in humorous way. So memes can be helpful in that. Next question.
Yes. Uh, According to you, how does the meme culture of today shape our understanding of Gatsby's obsession with his image and reputation?
We find in one of the meme, we find that they are yellow car reference we find. So we see that they are like more obsessed with the American dream, getting the more money and chasing the dream, chasing the girl which is already married. So through the memes we may get through that idea that these type of stereotype, if you find in a person, like getting the money or going after money, it is not a wrong thing. But what path we choose, that matters. Like wrong path, going on a wrong path, whatever we things we do, it may not lead to great success. Or if we get the success, still there is some uh, problems would be there. So somewhere we can lack, and we can understand the idea of image and reputation is like cello idea. So through this understanding of memes or understanding of the novel, we get understanding. Thank you.